Okay, second time's a charm. So, hey guys, I got this kick-ass Famous Monsters of Filmland Creature from the Black Lagoon baseball tee in this week, and I don't have any new movies or toys to show you guys this week, but I do have an ass load of Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, and in honor of the shirt, I thought I would show it off to you guys. And it's funny, you don't realize how much shit you have till you have to move it or find it. And I was pulling out Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, and then there's these. Oh shit, what about those? And now I've got a ton of stuff to show you guys. Hopefully this video won't be too long, or I'll break it up into 2 parts or something, but I've got a buttload of fucking Gillman stuff to show you. So, let's jump right in. Okay, so first up, these are really cool. I know the lighting sucks in here, bear with me. If the lighting didn't suck, you could see this is sort of like a pearl iridescent sort of color. These were made by Funko. Actually, this is one of the boxes. And it says Hikari Japanese vinyl. And this is a really cool one. I used to have this guy sitting on my desk at work. And then there's another one in a lighter green color scheme. This one's got a red tongue. This one's just sort of light green with white eyes. Very cool. Those are the first 2. Next up, I got this little guy. Cool little cutesy creature. This is a Japanese Kubrick. Let's see if we can get in the focus. Kind of a nice sculpt on the face for such a tiny little, Lego. Basically, they're like Lego block figures. That one's pretty cool. That was Kubrick. Like Stanley. Let's see. Next. This is a Funko Pop. I don't really collect Funkos, but it was the creature, so I had to. Pretty good detail for a Funko. For a Funko Pop, I should say. Another Funko product. This is kind of like it looks like a bobblehead, but it doesn't bobble. The head is, firmly attached. It's not on a spring. But it reminds me of a baseball big head. Good sculpt on the face, though. So there's that. Okay. I love this one. I've got probably 20 of these things. No joke, probably about 20 of them. These were a Burger King. This is probably the coolest fast food toy, that they gave away in kids' meals of all time, in my opinion. I'm thinking like 95 to 97, somewhere around that time these came out. And sort of a clear green, and the detail is really, really good. If I can focus. Yeah, it's really nice for a fucking fast food item. And you push on his tummy right here, and he squirts water out of his mouth. Like I said, I've got a bunch of these, and some of them I've repainted, but this is how he looks when you get him. Very cool. Super cool. My friend Jack and I drove around to a bunch of Burger Kings when these came out, and we would just buy them like 5 at a time, and they'd be like, "Do you want any food with that?" And we're like, "No, just the toys." And we amassed this giant collection of creatures. Those were good days. Okay, next up is marks. I know the lighting blows. These this is sort of a teal green, but I know it's showing up to you guys as kind of a sort of light blue, but it's, yeah, trust me on this one, it's a sort of a tealish green. And I think I talked about this when I got this one in. This is a recast that somebody did. This is not an original Marks, but it, they took an original Marks and recast it, and it's just like the real thing. I'm not gonna pay no $100 for just so I can say it's the real one. This is exactly like it. So there's this one in green, in teal, and then of course I've got it in, wow, that doesn't show up at all, in a glow in the dark. You gotta have glow in the dark. And then I took one of the glow in the dark ones, and I gave a paint job to this one, using some lighter gray dry brushing over a sort of grayish green. One day I'll get good lights and you guys will be able to pick up the colors I'm trying to show you. Anyway, that's my repainted version. What else? Okay, this is a 1/6 scale figure. This was made by Hasbro, and it just looks like a toy. It very much looks like if the creature from the Black Lagoon went into the Barbie and Ken universe, this is how he would look. But yeah, not bad. I'm glad I have it, but it pales in comparison to the next 1/6 scale, of course, because this is Sideshow. This is back when Sideshow Toys was firing on all cylinders, and they were making really good stuff. And I've got all the Universal Monster 1/6 scale figures that they produced, but this video is just about the creature. I'll do the other guys later. And this is a really nice sculpt. Let's see if you can get in on his head, his face. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's got a sort of a rubbery body over a, you know, the 1/6 scale armature underneath. Very cool. I like this figure a lot. This is a nice one. You see this thing go for like $300 now on eBay. Not that I'm ever going to sell mine, but very, very cool. Alright, next up, this is a vinyl model. This is from Billiken back in the day. Yeah, I need a better camera and better lights because you guys just cannot appreciate this paint job. I gave this thing a really good paint job. Not being modest or anything, but it just doesn't register. Anyway, this is bitch. This is Billiken. Let's see if I can get this to focus better. No, that's a horrible idea. Okay, anyways. Yeah, there's no way you can pick up the subtleties. Too bad. Anyway, his gills have like a lighter, I watered down this light gray Tamiya paint, and I dry brushed the gills, which of course won't show up at all while I'm talking about it. See? Doesn't show up at all. And his lips, I dry brushed them with that light gray also. I'll try and take some photos of it and put it up on the blog so you guys can appreciate it there, but I love this damn model. Took forever to find one. But yeah, Billiken. Good old Billiken. Okay. Oh, damn it. You know what I forgot? I've got that large Sakuda vinyl Creature from the Black Lagoon model, and I didn't grab that one, so that'll be the next video. Okay, so back in the day, Horizon, you know, when Horizon made vinyl models, this is the Creature, obviously, and it's funny. This is sort of a bluish green, sort of a teal paint job that I gave him. I could go back and give this thing a really good paint job, but I painted this, you know, in my 20s, and it's just sort of sentimental the way he turned out. And anyway, I really like this model. And so this is a vinyl 1/6 scale from Horizon. Horizon took that mold, and you know, it was all chopped up in pieces. You had to assemble it, build it, and paint it. And at Japanese theme parks, you could get a pre-painted one. So I had to get one of these too. And this is a nice one. I did touch him up though, like the lips and the gills I touched up. So this is a nice pre-painted one. Very nice. And then I bought two of those. I left one you know, with their paint job on it, and then this one I painted up. and I really like this paint job. Anyway, this is like a sort of a lighter green. And I really like the way this one turned out. So I've got photos of these on the blog, and the three of them, they look like they look like dancing chorus girls when they're all lined up, because they're all doing the same move. Okay, so there's those. Next, at one of the Monster Paloozas I attended, I picked this up. This is a large resin model that I've taken lots of photos of, and this is a really nice piece. I forget the name of the guy that sculpted it. He calls himself the Creature Kid, and this is a really, really, really nice sculpt of the creature. It's huge too. It's a really big model. And I've taken lots of photos and put them on the blog also of this guy. This is probably my favorite Creature from the Black Lagoon piece that I own, just for the sheer size of it and the sort of neutral pose, the neutral stance he's in, and just the fact that the guy nailed the likeness. The sculpt on him is beautiful. Yeah, I love that one. Focus. Okay, don't focus that. Alright. So that's cool and huge. I actually have this one displayed in here. Everything else is pretty much boxed up, but I do have this one in here. I love this piece. Okay, next is from Mezco. Remember how when I showed you guys that Mezco Wolfman or the Mezco King Kong, I talked about how they have like a cartoony sort of, they have like a cartoony vibe to their caricature. Yeah, like caricatures of the creatures that they're doing. Well, here is their take on the creature. And as you can see, he's very, animated looking. Fuck. He's got very, he looks like he's on Scooby-Doo. Very cartoony feel to him. Oversized hands and oversized feet. They did the Mummy and Frankenstein's monster also in this style, and that'll be a separate video, but very cool. I need a better camera. Anyway, very, very cool. And I got another one that I gave a really glossy paint job to, so he looks wet like he came out of the water. Really wet. I gave this thing a lot of coats of clear now available in wet or dry. Whoops. So there's those. And then I also got the Mezco, their online exclusive. This one's glow in the dark. Don't think that I keep it mint in package. I've taken it out of the package. It's just this is how I've got it stored in the box. But yeah, that's the glow in the dark version of that same toy. Okay, we're in the home stretch. Next up, this is is it Monster Force? I think it was a short-lived cartoon, I believe, with the Universal monsters in it. But it made a very cool action figure, and I believe this was by Playmates, makers of the Ninja Turtles, and that's kind of why it's got that sort of Ninja Turtle chunky vibe to it. Let's see. Next up, these are from Super 7. These are their 3 3/4 inch figures. This is their first go round with the Gillman. Yeah, this was the first one that they produced. And this is the second one that they did. Wow. Could I get any more dog hair on it? This is the second one. This is the first one. They're both cool. Different sculpts. Here's a glow in the dark of the first one. Okay. Just a couple more. This is from Sideshow. Sideshow Toys again. This is an actual action figure, not a 1/6 scale doll-like action figure. This is more like an action figure. It's the creature. They also came out in a translucent green version of the creature. My buddy Gene St. Jean, who is like the toy god in the toy industry, he sculpts everything cool. Pretty much if you have an action figure collection, you own things sculpted by the man. He's my favorite sculptor in the business. You know, he does the Creature Replica brand. Anyway, this is his Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the best Creature from the Black Lagoon action figure. Fuck me. Okay, let's see if I can. And I've taken lots of photos of him before. Just the sculpt is so beautiful on this guy. And such a nice piece. It's jointed really well. I love this figure. I have one of these on my desk at work. I love this piece. Very cool. Next up, that was the second go round that Diamond Select did for the creature. The first time they did him, it's a good figure, it's a good sculpt. It's just I like that one better. This is the first go round, and It's a nice looking creature, but I like the other one better though. And then this is an there were two versions. One of them came with Julia Adams, and one of them didn't, so I had to get both. This is the shinier, more Christmas green version. Here's the Julia Adams. She was beautiful. And she was just as nice as she was pretty. I met her at a Monsterpalooza a couple years before she passed away, and she was a sweetheart. I actually watched Creature from the Black Lagoon with her. In 3D, no less, and it was awesome. Okay, last up. I don't know who made this. Its proportions are way off. It's sort of a horrible looking action figure, but it is it's the Creature from Black Lagoon, so I had to get him. But his arms are just way too long. He looks all lanky, and this is the Creature from the Black Lagoon's ugly little brother that tags along with him. Wait up for me. He's way too skinny. Yeah, but, it's a Gillman, so I had to end up getting it. Okay, that's everything I pulled out. Like I said, I'm still missing the Sakuda big vinyl model. I didn't grab that one, and there's some other ones I didn't grab. Maybe that'll be the second video for Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff. Anyway, this video is like half an hour long already, so if you're still hanging around, thanks for sitting through this shit, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. And let me know if you enjoy Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's one of my holy trinity when it comes to the monsters. My favorite three monsters are the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Godzilla, and Giger's Alien. So usually if it's any of those three, I have to collect it. So anyway, have a kick-ass weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. All this over a dumb shirt that came in. Okay, see ya.